Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do an unboxing of OrcQuest Warpath by Monolith, who rescued this Kickstarter. Now this is for 1 to 6 players. It takes about 90 minutes. It's ages 14 and up. Now this is a cooperative, so and we play a lot of Hero Quest. Now I backed this originally by the first publisher, and then I got scared off when they were promising all these stretch goals, and there were a new company that said, I don't think they're going to be able to deliver this. And they didn't. They had done all the molds and a certain amount of stuff, and they ran out of money, and then Monolith rescued it. And then when Monolith did the funding, this Kickstarter to print this, they reduced the number of boxes to 2. So when you open this up, you actually have to open up both boxes to get enough stuff for the basic game, and you got to resort things. So they reduced costs by not having 10 boxes. And I do want to point out one thing for anybody that's watching this that is a publisher. Their box, you thought, oh, there might be some damages. There's little dents and stuff in it, but it's a double cardboard box. But look what they did here that impressed me. They had a top and a bottom of, and this is an inch thick, maybe? And so there was no damages. And that was smart, because something that is 23 pounds, they shouldn't get too many damages. And yeah, they might have spent $2 or $3 on packaging, but to think about how much money you would waste having to reship things that are damaged and taking things out of inventory. So that was very smart. Now we really like Monolith. We've backed Conan and the Batman. And so we're waiting, and also Mythic Pantheon. So I don't know if this is the first box to open. Oh, look at this. There's even another cardboard here to protect it even more. Wow. Very smart packaging. So a bunch of manuals, because you have scenarios in here. Okay. Oh, look at a lithograph or a scenario. Oh, wow.
That's
nice. So this is on a thick paper here.
Oh, I like that.
Quest book, rule book.
Jeepers.
And then it's this, I think this is the comic book, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
See, this is the kind of stretch goals they were promising.
Oh, okay.
Things like this that just slow down production. So we're not going to go through, there's more to it here. So not only is it well, let's do the rule book first.
Yeah, that's Quest book.
See, I'm just getting overwhelmed with all the stuff in here. Now I'm not going to show all the pages because it's quite thick, but I did look at it online. They have an index, an appendix.
Wow.
They have the front and backs of cards. In other words, they're doing a lot of things that are in my research that make comprehensible rule books. See the headings. They have good reference. It's easy to reference, bullet points. Now whether or not they have all the details here, or if there's buried rules, see how they have these different emphasis techniques. You know, what's in red and what's in green. And then they have plenty of examples.
That's nice.
So you can always pause it if I'm going too fast. And in this game, we are the orcs, and there's stealth mode of most quests, and then at some point the humans will sound the alarm, and then it becomes an all-out brawl.
Should be fun.
Chief patrols, so you have to worry about them. You got to sneak around them, and then the alert bell ringer. See?
That's a lot to read.
Yeah, there's definitely more rules here than Hero Quest. See, we're on 44 pages, but
My goodness sakes.
so here you start getting into the effects and a glossary. No, index, table of contents, and glossary. That's what I meant to say.
Jeez.
Here's a quest book. How many quests do we have? Well, there's chapters. Now I don't know if there's things that you shouldn't look at here. I'll just go through it quickly.
The number right there.
Yeah, this is how many quests here. I'm not trying to study it here. Well, there's quests and chapters. I wonder if there's branching. Like, you do, depending on what happens in the previous quest, you do a different chapter.
Oh, I see. That's cool.
And again, the background is not distracting from the text. There's enough contrast. So I can't tell how many quests there are here because there's these chapters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you have this graphic novel. Looks like there's 4 things: sewer fever, beast in the woods, blood for blood, elven vestiges, and then you have this graphic novel. So you do have to give credit to the original Kickstarter company for reaching out to another company to rescue it.
Yeah, I think so.
Because they could have just ran with the money.
And it's nice that Monolith did this.
Stepped up. Okay, so here's the graphic novel.
In
It's
the
not
past.
it's not the best art.
It's
but
cute.
But I don't think it's supposed to be. It's just stylized.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have this. Oh, a Cthulhu adventure, it looks like. Interesting. Gain turn summary hero phase. Okay, so this is a reference sheet,
Oh.
not a scenario. Okay, so Julie's going to open that. So here's something to keep it from sliding around. Wow, a lot of things to unpack here that are in. So there could be issues with setup time when you have tiles and you got to find the right tiles.
At least with HeroQuest, it's just a board.
Yeah, but the thing is, with HeroQuest, you're limited on what you can do with that board. And remember, you also have bottlenecking going on.
That's true.
Okay. So Julie gets those open. So the rulebook looks like it's following a lot of the suggestions in my performance list. That, if you didn't know, you can check out my videos on that, and it is available for free on my website as a PDF. So let's take a look at some of these miniatures. Nice and solid, that's for sure.
That's cool.
Well, they're decent. You gotta remember that this original company is the one that did the sculpting.
Oh.
So it's not the same quality as Conan, for instance. Okay.
I still think it looks cool. I like that they have little squares to stand on.
It's pretty decent, though. It's above average.
Try a different one.
So the different poses of guards.
Mm-hmm.
So this looks like townsfolk, see,
Oh, yeah. Looks like a big fork.
with a pitchfork.
I know it's a pitchfork, but it just looks like a big
So
fork.
this one has
when I
more
looked up.
detail than the guards. You see how the cloth has more detail? So
It's
it makes you
cool.
wonder, did they use the same sculptors? That's the next one here. Oh, it's all the same. Okay. So that's some pretty good detail there.
Yeah.
So it's interesting how, and it's stiff enough, but not so stiff that you can, a young person could hurt themselves on it.
So obviously someone younger than 14 can play this.
Oh, that's just for regulation purposes. Because remember, if you have it at under 14 in Europe, you got to get plastic testing.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Looks like a rat.
And they're also checking for, I believe, lead in the ink that's used and stuff like that. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. I'm glad they're looking out for the munchkins.
Well, some would say they're looking out for the munchkins, but why is it age 12?
I mean, 14.
I think it's, why not 12?
Yeah.
So you're going to have 12 and 13-year-olds eating things?
I hope not.
So that's my point. Sometimes
Look at the dog.
there could be over-regulation.
He looks like he's a little angry.
I can understand if it was an item that was ages 8 and below, you would want to require that.
Sure, yeah. But not for teenagers.
Okay, so that's pretty much all of those. I'm having trouble putting this. Let me put that back in. Oh wait, there's a couple other ones in here I missed. Okay.
That's okay. You're giving me time to open this.
So
stuff.
here. So some of those guards didn't have the detail as these other
that's
miniatures.
Cool.
So yeah, it's pretty good. I just wasn't impressed with one of those guard molds, that's all.
That's all. No biggie.
And there's only one of that. And this is somebody that's in the rule book. So is there a little bit of cyberpunk here? Where he has a musket? Is the technology in this world early musket weapons?
I don't know.
Okay.
All right, sweetie. I can't get this. I had everything but this one. It's just my hands are getting too tired.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. I'm going to open up more here.
Okay.
You got an empty box here, isn't that exciting?
That's so cute. Wow.
Okay, so here's some more creatures. I don't know if they're allies or things that the orcs have to fight too. Like that, I think that's a gnoll. Why don't you look in the rule book here, if you can tell me. Does it have a what different things are? I'm just going by what I remember in the monster manual in Dungeons and Dragons. So here might be a captain of some kind.
Okay, we saw the dog, the peasant.
Oh, a peasant is what that one thing
with
was.
the pitchfork. Looking for that rat guy.
Okay, so some. So notice none of these are come broken. So that's they're good. It's stiff, but not so stiff that it's brittle. Like in Full Moon Jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Where a couple of the miniatures came.
Guys, honey.
Here's another. Looks like leader of some kind. That's good detail too.
So they don't show everybody in the book what they are.
It might be in another book.
I keep
Okay,
looking.
it's not a leader of some kind. There's 4 of those, but I'm sure they're more elite than others.
I'm looking, sweetie.
And there's like 6 of these. It looks like some kind of mage. All right, well those are I don't know if we do squads. You know how Conan has you activate those with the green bases and those with the...
Right.
Okay, there's still one more box of miniatures.
Oh my goodness.
Just for this box.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so there was nothing about
No.
I wonder
If
if
you
it's
look
in
at the very front, it has like, but that's
Okay.
it. I didn't see that rat looking.
Okay, so it must be in the other rule book. So that could be an issue where
Oh, I got it.
there's going to be different maybe this is the base game, and because again to save costs, they had to
that's
combine.
right. Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Oh my gosh. Now the green people on the rule book, they did have who the green people.
So
That's a special. What the heck was it called again?
you can look it up. So let's take a look at that. These wing. I don't want to snap it in because I don't know how easy it is to unsnap it.
That wing thing is a boss miniature, and it's a cockatrix.
Cockatrice.
Cockatrice.
So that's pretty cool. A lot better than in the Ravensburger Horrified.
And then you got the dog.
What's this back?
And then there's a guy in there. Oh, the guy holding the book that we saw. Mm-hmm. He was a boss miniature too.
Okay, but look at this.
Wow, I don't know who that guy is. He's not in this book.
Yeah, so there's another book with description. So one of the things that I read is that it'll take some sorting, where you'll put all the stuff you need for the base game in one box.
Oh, okay.
And you know what? I'm okay with Monolith saving money. Mm-hmm. In order for this to get made.
Sure.
Well, look at that. Yeah, this is some good detail.
It is.
It's just interesting. Like I said, there was just that one miniature that kind of went, But these other ones are looking great.
That's crazy.
And they're square base, which means they'll fit onto the tiles. Some people like round bases. I don't know if there's an issue with that for miniature people. All right, so now we're getting into the orcs. This is what we play.
So you got a bat.
A big club.
A club. Yeah, I don't see him in here.
Yeah, he must be in the other rule book. Oh, this guy's pretty scary looking.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he's got two people
Oh, I see.
in
He's
him.
a wizard. Look.
Oh, that's creepy.
So there's the orc right here, and he's summoning. That's pretty cool.
Wow. Yeah, he's not in this book either. Look at that.
Like I said, when this new company had all these stretch goals, was promising all this stuff, it was like, I don't think they're going to get it done. Now, Monolith has changed their policy.
Oh, that little dude's in here. He's called Mech.
Okay, it's pretty cool. So Monolith changed its policies because they're behind on getting Mythic Pantheon out, the Ragnarok. That's the
Thor.
The Norse version of the Greek. They're shipping that soon. And the Batman is coming out, sequel is coming out, I think, in February or in the spring. So they've changed their policy that they're not going to put something on Kickstarter until it's fully developed. Because understandably, a lot of people are worried that they're not going to deliver.
Sure.
It's interesting.
Almost like Mummy.
Okay, look at the animal skin. Okay, and then here's looks like a female orc. Definitely inspired by Vampira.
Oh.
Just by what little clothing she has on.
Oh,
that's Vampira, basically.
Almost looks like he has a pilgrim hat on.
Yeah, some kind of... Yeah, you're right. The fact that you had a human with a musket, that makes it a little bit more than just swords and magic. Mm-hmm. How much of that is that going to come into the game? I don't know. Yeah, this is nice. Now somebody might say that there might be some mold lines or things like that. For those who are painting all the time, you might see some things that I don't notice. Or you have to clean up the miniature a little bit. And here's the last one here. Well, I guess there's a theme here. The orc women definitely have a certain look to them.
How long hair.
Yeah, look at that.
Pastor bum.
Kind of like the Munsters.
Yeah.
What was her name again? Evie? Not Evie, was it?
No.
Do you remember now? All right, so let's take a look at the other stuff. Actually, I got to move this box somewhere else. It's going to block the light. All right, tiles. So the tiles seem a little bit bigger than typical Hero Quest.
Yeah, they are.
Just a little bit bigger.
Just a little, not much.
So like I said, this is the part that can make the setup take a while.
Yeah.
Is you got to find the right tiles. And they are really good thickness. Mm-hmm. Hopefully they had a drying room. Where it's not going to start warping here in a desert climate. And it's interesting, if you look here at the grids, it's not a complete grid. See, it's just X's, which frees it up a little bit more, the art. It's really light. So that's stylistically pretty cool. So these are half tiles. Here are the full tiles.
There's more over there too.
Oh, there's even more. Jeez.
I don't know if those are tiles.
I wonder if this box. I wonder if this box has all.
No, those are the little things.
Okay. I wonder if this box has all the tiles.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Looks like you're going to set up doors. Because notice there's no openings in these rooms.
Yeah.
I can see people wanting to use this for their role-playing campaigns. These are tiles that are well done.
Sure. You got these little things here too.
Got some little ones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
they just came together. I don't know if they go together, but.
Well, it's some kind of trackers here. So these are little tiles, probably for certain scenarios.
Okay.
And these are trackers of some kind.
Mm. Oh yeah, I see the numbers now.
It's like a magic, it looks like, and that's a.
Oh.
Okay, so there you go.
All right.
And then we have these.
Little punch outs.
Oops. Well, the die cutting's good. That means they're going to come out easily. Because tooling can wear down. Sometimes you got to, if you're making a lot of a game, they have to make the tools again.
Oh.
And it's made through a laser process.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then it's little razor blades that are in the wood. Unless it's made out of metal. It could be made out of metal if they're going to make, if there's a lot of them. Mm-hmm. The tooling that we had in our old company, it was wood with blades in them.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Interesting.
Now, they look kind of samey a little bit here, some of these. And are these tokens for each character? Because that's what it looks like.
Oh.
And why would you need tokens for each character?
I don't know.
I don't know about the rules to understand it, but you see how there's a lot of tokens?
Yeah.
And it's somebody's face.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Why would you need that? See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Another tile for a... That's interesting. There's ridges here. You make something out of this. I don't know what you make out of it. Please sports. Okay. There's something that you roll in. Remember we saw that?
Oh, right. Right.
that has different little compartments in it. I don't remember that you want the dice to go into different compartments. I'm not too sure how that works.
That's right. I remember now. Because I remember I said that's a box for me to roll.
Yeah, but it's a
Roll
box to
dice
roll
in.
on for a reason. That you're trying to get the dice, I think, into certain... There's like 4 compartments and they're not equal sizes.
I see.
So you're going to need a plastic tray to organize your counters, that's for sure.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's what we have for Conan and our other games. Heck, we have it for Hero Quest too.
Yep. I gave him two upside down, honey. I didn't realize. Sorry.
It's all right.
Look how scary some of these are. Like little what do you
Yeah,
call
skulls.
those? Skulls. Thank you. There's more faces again of the...
Yeah, I really wonder why you need counters for the characters. How do you use them?
I don't know.
Okay, so there's no cards in here yet. Are there cards in this game? I think there are, but it's probably in the other box.
Probably.
Okay, so now we're going to open up the other box.
All right. You don't want to put this away in the other box?
Yeah, we better.
Because you might get confused. I know. Okay, let's put it this way. I will get confused.
All right, so let's...
It's not David getting confused. It's me. This one's called... Oh, they're all called the Warpath. Like, this one's called Warpath.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit this back in there
Oh, no.
without it lifting up.
At least you can just get the pieces in there just to set aside. Just so you don't confuse it all. That's all.
No.
That's what I was concerned about.
Okay, so I got it in there.
Yay!
And yeah, okay.
Nice
It
job,
fit.
sweet.
That's the game. You just open it up and put it away. You're done.
We're done.
Okay, let's see what this is. So you have more scenarios.
Blood for blood, sewer fever. Ew, gross.
So this was in that graphic novel.
Oh,
So is this a more elaborate? See, Quest 1, Quest 2, Quest 3, Ragnar, I don't know what that is. Okay, Royal Mines chapter. So this is Quest 1.
I feel bad for David because he has to read the rules to this because there's no way I would comprehend all of it.
Quest
all of
3.
this.
Well, the quest usually is easiest. The main rules that take time. Death Crypt chapter. Okay, so they saved money by just combining them all.
Okay.
It's not a big deal.
No, not at all.
Because you got to understand, when you got separate books, you got to do separate binding. And that does increase costs a little bit.
Oh, I would think so.
Because then you're quoting out separate books.
It gets expensive.
Well, it increased the costs, that's for sure. See, wings of claw, and then it tells you what
Claws.
the expansion has in it.
Oh, yeah.
Wings and claws, yeah.
Ooh, scary.
The Tarrasque, interesting. Pork Quest. What the heck is that? Look.
They're piggies.
Yeah. Sewer Fever.
I gotta say piggies.
See, I mean, look how the combinations you can do with the tiles. Here, take a look real quick. Look at that.
Wow. The rats.
Beast in the Woods. This is referenced in that one book. Elven Vestiges. So I'm sure the elves are enemies of the orcs, just like they are in other fantasy. See, some of these don't have a lot to it. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Greedy and doomed. Oh, here's a Cthulhu one. Hang on. Cthulhu Orc. Quest 2. Okay. And there's some miniatures. And more stuff for you to open. More tiles.
Okay.
Okay, and we have some storage trays.
Oh, nice.
That is nice.
Oh, that's really nice, honey.
Dice.
Oh, my favorite.
Cards.
You guys, if you've watched this channel enough to know, I love dice.
So we have some storage trays.
Oh, that's really good, sweetie.
Well, it's just whether or not it has enough compartments. Now, here's the thing. We're not going to have time to open up all these cards.
No.
We'll show a little bit. Let's look at the dice first, and we'll look at the...
Do I really need to open these?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Okay, these are... Oh, wow. These are engraved dice.
Oh, I like
So, again, this is excellent production quality. Now, they're a little small,
that. But they fit good in my little hands.
but they're decent enough.
Yeah.
But again, that's how you cut down on production costs. You don't make it into the next size up. This is sufficient. So there's all the dice. Okay, let's open up the miniatures. All right, there's the the pigs. Okay, let's take a look here. I know you want to see the miniatures most of them. So there's definitely a look to it. They like to have the animal skins.
That's a weird looking creature.
Well, it's a pig standing. 4 legs, wait, 2 legs bad, 4 legs good.
I have no idea what he's talking about, guys.
Doing Animal Farm.
Oh.
These orcs, but these pigs are on 2 legs. And then the chickens get upset because what about wings? That's when they're drafting their rules after they take over the farm.
I see.
I used to show that in government, certain scenes. That was one of the scenes I would show. And Napoleon the pig was corrupt. And he took the puppies of the dogs and trained them to be his guards.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah, basically it's a metaphor for like the Gestapo and stuff like that. These are nice.
It's a skeleton?
Skeletons.
It is a skeleton.
It is a skeleton, but
It's kind of similar to My Hero Quest.
yeah, except this has better detail,
Yeah.
better molding. Is this a zombie? Just by the way it's standing, yeah, it has to be. See how he's all. It's nice that I can figure out what it is
Without looking through the book.
without looking through the book. That means they did a good job.
Yep. What is that then?
Looks like a human, maybe a dwarf,
Oh.
or just a human. Again, that's the
Not
style
a
here.
barbarian.
Or it could be Vikings. Maybe, I bet you they're Vikings because I saw Ragnar.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Thor's in the game.
That's interesting. What's going on there by the foot? That's
Maybe
weird.
he's got stuck in gum.
It's weird. I'm sorry, my finger's in the way. It's hard to see it, isn't it? He's just stepping on a rock, I guess. It's weird. Yeah, that's a molding issue there. His foot's kind of messed up. See?
Yeah.
Or is it supposed to be a leaf coming up from a rock? Yeah, that's
This
what it
guy
is.
has it too.
Yeah, look, what I mean is there's this foot. They needed to, in order to make it more of an action pose, they had like a leaf, not a leaf, but a plant sticking out. This makes it look a little weird. Maybe if you paint it, it won't look so weird. Okay.
That's all the miniatures?
Oh, those types. So there's that many of those, except for the pigs, of course. All right, so here is...
Ugh. He looks very scary.
That's a Tarrasque. In Dungeons and Dragons, Tarrasque are very difficult to defeat.
Well, he looks like he'd be very tough.
They regenerate. I think you need +5 weapons.
Oh my gosh. I think you need a grenade to blow him up.
Basically, it's for a high-level party.
Meaning like a bunch of people in there?
In other words, your characters are 10th, 15th, or 20th level characters that try to defeat it.
Oh.
You have a lot of magic items.
I see. Okay.
And a lot of abilities.
Ah, all right.
Taking them out and putting them back in is...
Part of the game.
That can't be right.
I don't remember how it looked when you took it out, honey. I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's interesting. See, there's that cyberpunk thing. Not cyberpunk, I mean steampunk.
But it looks like he has a baby or something in the front with him. I guess not. He's sitting in a chair.
He's like a
maybe.
wheelchair.
Oh, okay. Okay. A little weird, but okay.
It's like a witch doctor orc.
Mm-hmm. It's just so hard to tell who are the good guys and who are the bad guys.
The green are the orcs. We're
Okay.
playing the bad guys.
So we're playing the green guys.
Yes. Again, that's a point of view. Depends what your point of view is. The orcs think of themselves as good guys. So this orc has a musket too. Interesting. It's like a Conan type.
Mm-hmm.
What's he have there?
Looks like
Oh, he has a musket.
gun.
Is that a gun?
Or I don't know what the heck it is. Maybe a sword?
Wow, it's weird looking. I can't tell what kind of weapon that is.
I really don't know. I don't know.
So there's 4 of those.
Mm-hmm.
4 of these. So
He
yeah,
looks like that cute little guy from Lord of the Rings, that little dwarf guy.
yeah, so I guess there's dwarves in this.
Doesn't he look like that little dwarf guy?
Yes. Gimli.
Gimli, yes, thank you.
There's an old guy.
Mm-hmm.
There's one of that old guy. This is only one of this guy.
That guy looks like Conan.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm going to pose and show my muscles. It's- yeah, it's got a great detail, a lot of these.
I think it's cool.
Now there's 4 of these. No, 2 of these. Okay, I think he was holding the sword a different way. Maybe it was a pole arm. That one guy. I couldn't tell what it was.
Right, yeah.
He was just maybe holding it the opposite way.
Oh, okay. See? Last guy.
There's 3 of these.
It's
like
all
a mummy.
bandaged up. Yeah.
It's a mummy. Okay. Now, how do you get this back in here again? There it
There
goes.
you go, sweetie.
And is this way? There you go.
There you go.
All right, well, that was
That was a challenge. Oh, wait, honey. There you go.
opposite way.
There you go.
Let's open up one pack of this.
Okay.
And one pack of this so we can see what the card quality is.
All right.
Okay, here are the tiles. More tiles, which is nice if they're different. In other words, if it starts getting kind of samey.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know how much does range combat and melee combat, line of sight work in this game, where is there something, having all these different tiles, does it really matter? We don't know how tactical it is. Or does it matter that there's an object right here that can block you? Can you take advantage of these objects? So these are mines. See, these are our doors. That's pretty cool.
Oh.
Okay, we're not going to be able to do all the cards, but you can see there's plenty of cards here. And they're half-size cards.
Yeah, they're kind of little. They're cute.
So they're not full-size cards, except these are different.
Is that to save money, you think?
It's one way to save money. You don't have to. You can, for every half card is equal to a full card. So we'll show these because these look like these are the heroes. It looks like. I don't know if it's.
Kind of hard for them to see, sweetie.
I'll zoom in. Okay. I'll zoom in a little bit more.
Okay, love.
That way you can see the detail. There we go. See, there's some kind of musket.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why did they make the text so small there? Is there that much detail on everybody's? Because that's really small.
That is really small. I'm definitely have to wear my glasses when we play this game.
This is a different tribe of orcs.
Yeah, they're different.
The barbarian king. Why do we have humans as characters? Is there a mode where you can play the humans versus the orcs?
Maybe. There's a zombie.
Okay, or is these just reference cards for the... Yeah, it was a mummy. So they're probably reference cards. Here's the pigs. Can you play the pigs?
Well, let's see why you wouldn't be able to. They have a card.
I just don't know how the game works enough. There's a Tarrasque.
He looks very
Gargoyle. Okay, and they do not have a linen finish, but there's sufficient thickness, and they do have a coating,
That's good.
a glossy coating. So
These
they
guys
will.
are little.
Oh, you didn't open up this one.
You didn't give it to me, honey.
Oh, that's my fault then. All right, so here's a sample of these cards. They don't have a linen finish. They do have a coating. So I'll show a little bit. This is box 1, it says. And here are the backings. So it's going to take some sorting here. So I don't know how much
That'll
effort.
be what we'll do one night.
I just don't know how much effort it's going to take to get everything ready to play. So I'm going to show this deck just to give you an idea. While Julie's opening up the other one.
Almost got it. There we go.
So are these orc cards? Do we have some hand management here where do we get our own little deck of abilities to use? I think that's part of the game. Where you use cards to manage your hero.
Some have A's and some have B's on them.
Yeah, I don't know why there would be. And there's even little symbols in the left-hand corner.
Yeah, a little R, P. They jumped around the alphabet.
So it's different ability, it looks like. Why is some green? Why is some gray? So spotted. Is that probably a bad card? Is that like when you're sneaking around?
Maybe.
Okay, well there's some cards. We'll show the rest of the big ones. But this video will probably be another 20 minutes if we did all the cards.
This is already a long unboxing.
Well, I know people want to see the miniatures.
Oh, yeah.
But look right there. We just did one deck there. Look how much more there is to do.
Yeah, we know.
Okay. So here are other reference cards. So maybe these are the cards we can play, and those other cards were the bad guys.
I don't know.
And here's our good guys we can pick from. Now we're starting to get into the...
Hey, he's a brownie assassin.
Interesting. So, looks like you have different colors representing different... So it was a null, I was right.
Good job, hon. I'm just proud of myself. I picked out the skeleton.
Yeah. So you have different factions. You have the different rats.
Oh, yeah.
Here are the elves. Okay, so there are elves.
Oh, wow.
So there you go, Cthulhu Orc. Interesting. Okay, well, that is
Wow.
OrcQuest Warpath. Sorry we didn't have time to do all the cards, but at least you got to see most of it. And eventually we will play all the scenarios just like we've done with HeroQuest.
Yes, that'll be fun.
All right, thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, you guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.